and welcome to more Veilguard. This time we're going to be showcasing the Gravecaller spec, well, Deathcaller, which focuses more on our channeled beams, and if I run out of mana, I use health, and basically bonus damage based on health. We also get some leeching going on, and my ranged attack will do necrotic damage no matter what. Abilities will cost more mana, but I also gain penetration as a result. Can also increase my ranged attack beam to be even stronger. Plus we got a couple little abilities to experiment with, so that can be interesting. Oh, and I was looking through overall, so the specialization is duration and area. Now the thing I've noticed is this does duration and blast. Area, duration. So you could either look for another area spell. I went with an area blast. Figured this could be interesting. Which we can detonate sundered quite a lot. So we need someone that does sundered often. And my armor specialization has to be 2 different class types, which means I have to wear a heavy helmet, light armor, medium armor, heavy armor, medium armor, light armor, etc. So we'll see how that turns out. I have it set up for what I can do for now, and we're going to see how this works. And after that, I'm going to take some time and probably go through my Spellblade options and see what I can get through that. Alright, now that I've explained, nobody needs therapy. Looks like I'm going to Hossberg Wetlands for a couple of things. Everyone's a must for this. Would be nice if I had more Sundered users. And I can bring Harding. I mean, Harding's not maxed out in terms of bonds yet, so. Because if I go through the bond section here, you got 8 on Balara, 9 on Davern, 8 on Emmerich, 9 on Harding. Canis can take a break for a while. Nev. Fosh. So we're going to be switching up quite a bit. But once we're fully maxed, we just take whoever we want. Perhaps whoever suits the build optimization better.
Okay, let's run some more practice.
So there should be a lot interesting to see how the builds will work out. I forget, do I have any valuables?
What for?
Leah, she's a tailor. There's a crack in her wall. It's going to leak. You showed me how to help with that.
All right. Take what you need. Got something in mind?
Oh, right, I was already maxed with this. Oops. Oh well.
Heading out.
Okay. First, I need to see. Davrin, check in. Let's do the haunting one first.
So hold
Hey.
on. The Blight was the Severed.
Dreams.
Right. Dreams of the Titans. And they were driven mad by...
Yep.
How do you wrap your head around that?
The same way you wrap your head around the elven gods talking to mortals as the Devinter old gods, who are really their dragon thralls.
Okay,
Reality's
cool. You
wild.
can choose.
Just go with it.
So you can choose, and you may have noticed that there's 3 blue balls, which means that while I'm in combat, yeah, that means I'm going to need a lot more mana. So my rune will come in here.
There. It's a haunting.
Scarecrow. Okay. Let's charge my beam. Don't forget, I can convert my health into excess mana, apparently.
Got him in position.
Charge my beam for it. Alright, let's see what this ultimate can do. Oh. So I can rotate it. I guess it's bugged because it says I could use my... It says I can use my abilities, right? Actions that consume mana, so it doesn't mean my abilities will take up health. Instead, it means like stuff like my dodge, my shield block, or my beams, for example. Okay, that makes sense.
Thanks, Davin.
Someone follow up.
Fancy. Charge my beam. Even if it eats up my health, who gives a damn?
Ready to go.
Damn, I hate that attack.
Nice hit, Rook. On to you.
At least I can move while I'm using the ultimate. Sorry, beam. Gotta get rid of that barrier.
Finish it.
Detonated at least.
Got him in position.
Alright.
Ready to go.
After, sir.
You got it.
Not bad, bro.
You can see why I hate this attack. Ew, stop spamming it. As long as I'm doing a decent amount of damage, it works. I reach life when I do hits like that.
Get clear.
Dude, I'm starting to hate these guys. And up with her. Aim the beam at it. Go.
We had a scarecrow like this back home, with less blood. I gave him a sun hat.
Stop. The story of that thing will live here much longer.
So we learned I can move around in my ultimate. We learned that this beam can be potentially deadly. And that's pretty much how you're placed down. And in terms of actions requiring mana, you'll see that I will drain my health instead. Which means other stuff like this can take up my health. Spam dodging can take up my health.
How many of these dead titans underground are we
I
talking?
thought it meant you could use abilities, so that's kind of a downer. Because that could have been lots of fun. And return to an Acropolis. Sure. Because I want to find out if there's more to do, and if not, check who needs therapy, and then basically return back to Hospital.
Lichtem suits him.
We got rid of a haunting in the Hossberg wetlands.
Welcome news.
It will stalk the innocent no longer.
A malignant spirit has attached itself to an inanimate object.
It has already taken lives.
Dispose of it before it strikes again.
Oh, where am I going for that?
I've heard another landscape has been added to your collection.
it grows. Prepare well.
Oh, I actually might get rank 4 out of this. That's good, I can get this weapon upgrade that I wanted.
Victory.
Okay, where do I have to go? Docktown. Okay, before we go to Docktown, we're going to see who needs therapy first. Tosh and Valera would like to speak. Anyways, since I do cold and necrosis damage, that means I'm going to do a ton of damage against barrier, otherwise known as blue health enemies.
Hey, you up for drinks? I'm taking Valara to the Hilt for drinks with the Lords of Fortune. You should come. Isabella's paying.
Sounds fun. I'm in.
Didn't I ever get Tosh's Veilguard skill yet? Okay, it was just a casual wear that was throwing me off. Okay, now let's go see what Valara has to say.
Hey, Rook. Irulan and Strife reached out. They finished preparations for Syrion's funeral. I could use someone to come with me. If you're able, just let me know, okay?
Sure thing.
Oh, only 2 people with personal business. Nev's Aftermath and Davern, of course. Alright, well, I'm going to Docktown next. And let's bring Nev and Valera, I guess. Because why not? Wait, I can go back there. I wonder if that's where my last unique chest is. Curious. Well, I guess I'll go check there right after. As long as we get tons of enemies for my death collar to experiment with, why not?
Is that a candle hop? Must be the haunting.
His name is Death. It's got barrier and armor. It's a supercharged beam. As long as I do enough damage, it makes up for it.
One less problem on my doorstep.
I think I like the small candlehawks better.
Candlehawk enchantments give them the lay of the city. If the spirit picked those up, made it easy to skulk around.
Anyways, just think of this as a Kamehameha. Or maybe a Dragon Ball Z build. Kamehameha. Except you can skip straight to the Kamehameha. That's my joke for it. Why is there an undiscovered beacon there? Okay, now I'm curious. Because, you know, Goku watched, like, Hame. Where in this case, you can skip straight to the Yeah, I know I'm getting distracted.
You set for work tomorrow?
Close call. Been rather...
Did the Shadow Dragons ever frickin' return yet? I swear, I want to just talk to the damn merchant.
There was a lightning dragon here.
Or maybe Lorelei's dead and that's why. Okay, I was going towards here. Why? North and northwest. So head north. That's why I was going the wrong way. So we're going to find out if where I'm going is exactly where the medium chest is. Well, unique chest.
Nev says the real name of this place is the Old Mercatus, not the Thread Market. But if you call it that, people will know you're a tourist.
You got it. It's never boring in the thread market, and that's not always a bad thing. Aelia tried to take all of this. This time, she won't be back.
Wait, so they're not going to let me pass? Oh, so I was supposed to go to that door. Yeah, that's called the Thread Market. Wasn't there any merchants?
With Aelia gone, the threads are reclaiming businesses disrupted by the Ventori.
Guess not. It sucks when I want to go somewhere. Did we hear that? The assholes. Okay, where's my backup row? This way, maybe? Hopefully the Shadow Dragons get out of hiding soon. There's a quest that you have to help with factions, so I'm assuming if you start failing one too many factions, the game is going to be like, hey, you failed that faction, go help another one. It's this way. I can't go down through that. Oh, okay, this was a side passage to the catacombs. Okay, the area I'm concerned with happens to be... Oh, that is the catacombs. The bites means I can't get over here. I don't think Nip gave me an option to leave when we were dealing with the blood shield. Bites. And whatever. So I think when I go back to my Spellblade build, I'm going to go back to high focused on CCs. As in crowd control, or stagger.
There are whispers from the levels below.
So, electrical.
Congratulations are in order. There are no more hauntings of this magnitude to be dealt with.
You have done well.
Allow us to present you with a final token of our appreciation.
Oh?
You can use.
Fair omens.
Gain precision when you reach low health. Precision hits now leech 100% while you have low health.
Prepare well.
I'm going to need a few more valuables before I get rank 4.
The dead.
Okay, needs therapy. Everyone's good? Good. Where do I want to go next? Alright, it was Taj. I bought everything I need from here, right?
Ready to level up your punching experience?
Abilities cost even more mana and deal bonus damage. Yeah, I'm not going with that. Not yet, anyways.
For gold and glory.
Got a job for me? I could use.
So, Tash pries the enormous ruby out of the statue's eye socket. Except then it wakes up, and now it's real pissed that it's missing an eye.
Oh, my.
What kind of statue was this?
Big snake.
Like, the size of a horse?
30 feet tall. Had the size of a wagon.
How'd you get up there?
They carved the scales. Made okay handholds.
And now we've got a giant, angry, one-eyed snake statue trying to swallow Tash whole.
Wait, how does that work? Where would they go? Did it have a stomach?
Wait for it.
Best part is, while Tash is pounding that snake's nose, she's still holding the ruby in her other hand. Maker's panties, I was so proud.
Oh,
Ah, shit. They they're still holding it. Sorry.
What are you doing?
Pulling a barv.
Oh. Okay.
A barv?
Tradition in the Lords of Fortune, from one of our old members, Barv. Good guy, but like most of us, his plans went sideways a lot. Bad blood among your crew's not good for morale, but there's not always time for big, drawn-out apologies. So, when one of us screws up and we know we've screwed up, we do a quick 10 to put it right. Pulling a barv. Oh, there we go.
I'm glad the Lords of Fortune have Tarsh's back.
Oh, Tarsh isn't the first non-binary member of the Lords.
Really?
It was a little before your time, but Horlicks was one of ours.
Huh.
Bastard looked better than I did in a dress or pants. And out of them, too.
Any reason you can't just apologize?
Sometimes people say, oops, sorry, and hope that fixes it. But they just want to get the whole thing over with. Trust me, I know. But pulling a barv, you sweat a little. Makes you think about it a little more. Shows the other person you mean it.
What if they mean it when they say they're sorry, though?
And that's the other reason. Some people mess up and get all dramatic. They make it about them. Oh, you know, I didn't mean it right. I'd never do that on purpose. They feel so bad about it that it's on everyone else to smooth it over and make them feel better.
Oh, okay. Yes, some people might do that.
Pulling a barv puts it on the person who screwed up. They made the mess, they fix it, done.
So, you either learn to make fewer mistakes, or you get gigantic muscles.
Or both. I didn't expect the Lords to care about the stuff. Me being non-binary.
Kirkwall taught me about family. If it matters to you, it matters to me. I mean, to the, Lords.
Oh. Thanks.
Anyway, where was I? So, there Tarsh is, thigh-deep in a snake's maw and still holding the giant ruby in one hand. I yelled that we'll get them out of there, and Tarsh just yells back, "Get up its ass! I'll meet you in the middle!"
Okay, the stomach I get, but did it really have...
Hey, who ate the last breaded cheese wand?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I guess I thought, well... I don't know what.
It's fine.
No, no! They're your favorite.
Lara, I know you're sorry, but you did mess up.
I know.
And what do we do when we mess up?
Yes, you're right. I'm pulling a barv. 1, 2, 3.
Heart's in the right place. Form's a little sloppy, though.
Bend your knees.
That's funny. Lords of Fortune sounds like a classic Dungeons and Dragons group. I only say that because I recently watched Vox Machina. I'm just thinking, oh, stuck in the maw? You, get up its ass! And it's like, oh, great. Where was I? No. Forest of Spirits. Yeah, it was over in Hosberg. Well, let's go finish this.
We offer this form to the sky, the sea, and the earth. Thanks, Rook, for coming. I don't think I could have done this alone.
We're a team. We stick together, no matter what.
Still, I appreciate it. Anyways, we need to light 3 more braziers. Each one represents an aspect of the self. It's been this way for centuries. It's part of who the Dalish are. Maybe the archive could have told me why before I freed it, but it's what I know and what I want.
I know it's hard, but you can do this.
I already buried him once. At least this time, it's for real. Let's head to the first brazier. Okay, the first brazier should be ahead somewhere.
How far?
However far it needs to be, I guess.
Wonder if I can come back here. Now that I finally got access to here. Well, keep it up and I'll have a good electric ring.
Pelara,
Hey, Irulan.
look, if you need to talk, let me know. I don't want our history to make things awkward, and I'm still your friend, you know? Anyways, time to light the first brazier.
A third we give to the sky, to share your story with the sun and moon. Feels a little weird saying that one with everything we know now. It's not the ancient elves' fault that Elgernon is, well, what he is. Did I make the right choice? Freeing the archive? Losing that piece of who we were?
Not every question has a good answer, but who we are is just as important as who we were.
Syrian didn't want our people to be defined by our struggle. He wanted to go back to who we were, before. He said that's when we were ourselves all the way through. But that struggle, it happened. It changed us into who we are now. Just wish it were easier to know. Okay. Next brazier.
It's unusual to see all these obstacles in the way of a funeral. Death's hard to deal with, though, no matter where you come from.
Each obstacle's supposed to represent grief and moving past it, literally. But yeah, it's a little weird, probably. Syrian would have laughed at it. Okay, on to the next brazier. What they did, the Evanurus, to us, I can never forgive. Nev, what are you doing here?
What? You know I show up for you, Belle. They'd only let one of us come, though. The rest send their regards, especially Emmerich.
I'm just... Wow. Thank you, Nev. And everyone else.
Hey, as long as I'm around, you've got family. All right, go on and light the brazier.
We give to the sea, to share your story with the heart of the world. We always talked about visiting other lands. Syrian and me, I mean. Maybe the Evanurus did just that. Conquered other people. Shattered them like they did the doors. What would the world look like if they'd left it alone?
The past isn't just one thing. It's all the little choices and events that add up.
Who knows what choices we would have made? If they would have been better or worse. But I keep thinking the Elven were the first people the Evan-Urus enslaved. They broke us and kept us broken. We survived in spite of them, not because of them. But it's still hard, knowing what I know. Okay, on to the next one.
Yeah, I get that frustration.
One more brazier to go. I'd always get the words wrong. In the rituals, I mean. Syrian would laugh at me. Well, not in a mean way, and he'd help me. It meant a lot.
So why are there people waiting after the obstacles?
It's a reminder that on the other side of even the hardest days, people...
I thought Dalish clans planted trees for their funerals.
This is...
Balara, I'm sorry about Syrian.
Thanks, Strife. I'm glad you're here.
He was one of us, even if he never officially joined.
He died protecting Arlathan, even knowing the cost.
Saving the world. Seems like it might run in the family. Time to light the last brazier.
I light the last brazier after I go through checking if there's anything in particular. You know, because I'm a loot addict. And yeah.
And a third returns to the soil, to blossom once again into life. And that's it. A Dalish funeral, or one version, at least. It hasn't changed much in centuries, from and to the earth.
I think Syrian would have appreciated it. There's a reason it stayed constant for so long. Rituals tie us together.
You know, I thought I'd be sadder, but I'm okay, mostly. It hurts, but a little bit less every day. Freeing the archive, was it the right choice? Does it mean Syrian died for nothing?
Well, you sent Anaris back to whatever nightmare he came from. That's not nothing.
That's a really good point. He wanted to reclaim our past, find the truth of who we were. He never got that, never found out what he wanted. But he did the right thing. And I got to say goodbye. That's worth something, right? Now I have to live my life. For him, for me, and for our people.
I think sometimes we forget how hard just living life can be. But we do it. And it's enough.
Right. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. We'll figure out who we were, who we are, and we'll do it the right way. It's time we let the ghosts of the past rest. I hope you've found peace, and that we'll meet again. Goodbye, Syrian. I love you.
Just got some XP for that. Let's see. So, Morn Watch. Oh, Veil Jumpers only need another 100.
How did you get so good at fixing alluvians?
Oh, it's mostly a survival thing. Accidentally release a couple demons or rile up the local wildlife with misdirected magic a few times and you learn what not to do.
Oh.
Well, the good news is I get to check out what's up here. So, let's see if I can find that missing chest. That's interesting. Target burst. Okay. No, still didn't count. There's that general area of the Yarlifin Forest. That's gonna be tricky for me to figure out. I see right here where that chest came. Okay. Now we go to Hossberg. I can bring Emmerich along. Emmerich and Nev. Okay. And nobody needs therapy right now.
Good! Again!
Rook.
No.
Lucas Kreisen, one of our own. He left on his calling months ago, then stumbled back in last night.
Have you met him before?
In passing, yes, but no more. He spent most of his time in the eastern garrisons, and then left for his calling.
That's one tough warden.
I've never heard of this before. Someone coming back.
Except the Gloom Howler. Warden Kreisen, can you talk? What happened?
The dead aren't dead.
Who isn't?
herself wants vengeance. She's planning a crusade.
Isaiah. A crusade against who?
Grey Wardens. All of us.
Her ideas just get better by the minute, don't they?
She's dangerous. Gathering her forces. Griffins are there. How much time?
Lucas?
Antoine, I need to know where he came out of the deep roads. It's time we flush the sewers.
Well, time for the fun to begin.
Where Warden Chryson came back from his calling. Easy, boy.
He sends his darkspawn?
That, and the Griffins. This is your time, boy. You're ready for this. Hunt. Don't go getting a big head, boy. I mean it. You watch those tail feathers of yours. The second you feel Darkspawn breathing on them, you hide.
Oh, maybe I can find the last of those mementos.
Isaiah.
Why would Isaiah bring the rest of the Griffins to the deep roads?
She was a Grey Warden. Last anyone heard, she disappeared down here.
After using blood magic on her own Griffins.
And she's still at it. The Archdemon blood she took from the cauldron? That's the end of Hassan's family if we don't stop her.
What's your name, Warden?
What is this place?
Sanctuary.
It reeks of Darkspawn and Blight.
Embrace it, and it will embrace you. The calling is not the end for Grey Wardens. You're no Warden. You're not allowed.
Not allowed to do what?
Join those who hear the song of the old gods.
You're sworn to kill Darkspawn, not befriend them.
She showed us another way.
She? You mean Isaiah?
Names fade. The song endures. But not for you.
And I don't really care. It didn't have to be this way.
Only true believers shall pass.
You're a warden. Keep your own.
White House shall never fall.
What are you talking about?
Our blades defend the world.
Feels wrong fighting other wardens.
What is this? Isaiah done to them?
I don't know, but the Blight's taken hold.
So what's Absorb do? Oh, come on. Not even in combat. What are you talking about? Yes, I'm in combat.
Hassan, you okay? Good. You're doing fine.
Where are we anyway? Doesn't look like the deep roads I know.
They're building something down here. It's almost like... Nah.
Like what?
A corrupted version of Weishaupt.
Just give me enough mementos, that way I can max out my gear already. Is that a chest? Why are you stashing all your loot?
Darkspawn!
And Wardens.
Fighting together? Wardens, what's wrong with you?
For Weishaupt.
You conspire with fiends of darkness? Snap out of this, Wardens. Isaiah's evil. You're following a monster.
Enjoy the meteor. Okay, it's a corrupting crown, but I need to use more of it. That's it. I can only book doing that. And now there's consume. Use all your current mana to deal damage within 6 meters. The damage is proportional to the mana consumed. Passive. Increased mana. Ooh. You gain resistant Whatever. Lose all mana and heal for an equivalent amount. All healing is converted to mana. Okay, that could be handy. Actually, do I want 10% damage or... Oh, more incoming healing. Mana regeneration. There. Nothing wrong with having more mana. So am I supposed to have the run slotted? Or is 6 the max? Let's see here. 50. 100. 150. 200. I guess there's a better way to check this. I got 6 orbs. I still got 6 orbs. So either mana is bugged or this is bugged. Or mana just has a 300 count.
This place is like a caricature of Weishaupt. They can't be trying to rebuild it.
Even blighted, they were still Grey Wardens once. Old memories linger, echoes of them anyway, twisted by Isaiah.
First Warden.
Rook, I'm never to be rid of you.
All this going on, and I'm the problem?
You started the whole bloody mess.
How did you wind up here?
Gillenane did her worst. Then she found me.
The Gloom Howler? Isaiah?
Nothing will stop me. We'll defend Weishaupt to the death.
Weishaupt? You mean this place?
It stood for centuries. None will breach its defenses.
no longer see reason.
You're not in Weishaupt. This is some weird memory of it.
The memory of our victory will live on for years to come. Send reinforcements to the North Wall. Rally on my signal.
What are you talking about?
The Griffins will repel these invaders.
Where are they? What did you do with them?
Stop questioning my orders, Warden! 50 lashes for insubordination!
He's just like the others. He's too far gone.
What do we do?
Set him free. Even he deserves some mercy.
These wardens are long lost. The only way we can help them now is to lay them to rest.
They managed to rebuild the war room. I remember this from Weishaupt.
Saya's raised her army. Now the war starts.
Oh, I only need a few more. That was meant to be a trap.
Weishaupt's dungeon down here.
What inhuman industry!
Yeah, there we go. Now it doesn't matter if I miss a minute. But still confident. Seriously, I just missed the chest. I can't live with missing chests. See how often does that go? Oh, only 2 minutes ago. Good. I'm fine with missing chests if I don't know how to get to them, but I'm not fine with forcibly missing a chest.
They built Weishaupt's dungeon down here.
What inhuman industry!
I know. I missed you too, boy. I promise I won't disappear like that again. No, I didn't bring any ginger wort truffles.
Oh. Okay, that takes care of that.
Assad, your brother, by the blood of the old gods, these griffins will be born again!
Blood ritual. If she finishes, she'll break the griffins.
We have to get in there.
I don't see the griffins.
They're up at the top. Past all this. No time to lose. We have to get this gate open or they'll all die.
We interrupted the ritual.
Hit her while she's vulnerable. Kill Isaiah.
tyranny of Grey Wardens has come to its end.
Another outbreak of black boils.
We have to clear them out to get up to the Griffins.
Get my ultimate charged up, because why not?
The Grey Wardens will never hurt them again. The Griffins have a new family.
This isn't Weishaupt.
Grey Wardens, destroy those who would destroy our cause.
Touch him and you die!
I'm giving him his freedom.
How? By killing him?
By releasing him.
We know who you are. Saya. A Grey Warden who lost her way. You blighted the Griffins. You doomed them.
The Wardens doomed them by their own decree. I saved them. The eggs. These are the future. With blight in their veins, the Griffins will be immortal. The Wardens will never harm them again. I will be their shield against the pain.
I'm sorry you were forced to hurt them, but it won't make today any better.
You were a Grey Warden. Act like one. Be the light in the darkness. Die, here and now.
The darkness offers protection. So it must be.
Hassan, lock it up! Who's ready to go home?
The Feather Brigade looks happy.
And I'd like to keep it that way. Just not sure how.
What do you have in mind?
I was thinking I'd ask my good friend Rook for advice. I'm too close to this. Too attached.
Davrin, they're hungry and staring at me. That one's salivating.
Let's do this. I asked you all here to make a decision. These griffins need a home, a purpose, a future. Evka, tradition would say they return home with the Grey Wardens, continue their lineage as warriors fighting the darkness.
We're already preparing the Eyrie for them. This time, we vow they'll be treated with honor and respect.
But I've also seen another side to them. A protective side. It's only fair to consider a new path. Eldrin?
Arlathan Forest needs a guardian. Sentinels to fight the marauders, the poachers, the rot. I'd be happy to train them.
And now the tough part. I trust all of you. I don't trust myself, my judgment. I'm too close to them. But I do trust Rook. He risked his life for these griffins. Whatever he feels is best, I'll agree to.
Really? You sure?
No doubt.
Crap. Screw it. I'm an elf. Dalish, that, whatever.
With so many things in our world changing, I think now is the time for griffins to try something new. They've served the Wardens well, which is why I know they'll do the same for Arlathan Forest. I've seen a different side to them. The shepherd, protecting creatures in our world who are often forgotten. The griffins' new home should be among the trees.
Well said.
The forest and everything that lives there thanks you.
Son. I love you, boy. I don't want to lose you. They're your family. I understand if you want to go with them. It's up to you. Bye, boy. Welcome home. How about thanking Rook for all the help?
First, I'll give him a...
Wait, what's that you say? I can ride you all over Thedas when you're big enough?
Hey, now.
That's what he said, I swear.
Yeah? How about we discuss it over some gingerwort tea?
The way I see it with their history and all that, why not? It's felt natural. Alright, what do we got here? I should take that. Detonating staggered enemies deals stagger to all enemies. Ooh. Okay, so here's the Elven Griffin Nature's Protector armor. Next playthrough, we'd have to choose the Grey Wardens. Oh, what do we got here? Hassan's abilities deal 25%. Ooh. Yeah, which is these two, so this is the perfect setup. But we're all good. Great. And which side do I want to go? Breach socks. Now apply shock. Yeah, we're going for that. Thank you very much. There, Nev needs therapy and everyone else not really. I wonder, does this mean that I can go visit them more?
We've cleared some space for Eldrin and the Griffins.
I tried to pet one of the griffins. It snapped at me.
Good luck with that. An animal that's been extinct for 400 years? Everyone will want to have a look.
Don't be shy. Take a gander.
Nice. Now, what can I pick up that I would like? Oh, right, I gotta pick up the upgrade too. Alright, anyway.
Good luck. Keep your head up.
Alright. Belra and Davrin could use some therapeutic advice. There we go. Now, any of my legendary gear will definitely need a plus 10. As long as I got enough materials, that's fine with me. These auto adjust, so that's why I'm doing that. was easier.
Maybe tomorrow. Swimming? Don't push your luck. You're still learning how to fly.
You two have come a long way since we met.
Yeah, and he's still just a cub.
Wait till he's a teenager.
It's all about emotion with his son. What makes him happy, what makes him sad, or afraid. He's pure that way. No hiding anything. He likes you, you know it. He doesn't like you, he won't hold back.
What about me?
He's taken a shine.
Yeah?
Listen, I wanted to thank you. Without your help, the Griffins would have gone extinct all over again. You stepped up. They have a home because of you.
Eldrin and the Dalish will take good care of them. It's the best choice for the Griffins. And I bet Hassan's brothers and sisters will agree.
He says as long as there are clear skies to roam, warm sun to nap, and bellyfuls of food, they'll be happy.
The Griffin's word is good enough for me.
Till Tosh teaches him how to swear.
That might actually be fun. See you around.
I chose to join the Grey Warden faction in my character creation. Can't I just persuade them to give me a griffin? I'm just thinking how silly that would be.
Oh, Rook, you're here. Good. I had a question for my story.
Sure. What kind of question?
Oh, well, a personal one, I guess. Maybe not. Never mind.
Come on. I'm curious now.
Okay, I'll try. I'm gonna do this. So I'm having fun. It's different, but neat. And the fighting bits are going well. So's the romance, mostly.
That's great. I'm glad it's going well.
It is. It helps. All of what we do, I mean. Not that I'm writing about us, but, well, it's us inspired.
So what did you want to ask then?
I might have to do a female
It's my hero.
Grey Warden mage.
I know who they are, what they look like, all of that. But I can't figure out the why.
Why what?
Why they do it. Risk it all. Save the world. Well, you're a hero. I mean, a real one. So why are you doing all this?
World's going to end if we don't stop it. And I don't see a whole lot of other people lining up to help.
I wish I could be like that. Facing danger, caution to the wind.
But that's pretty much exactly what you do. All the time.
Sure, because I have to. And I'm scared the whole time.
Everyone's scared sometimes. It's what you do with the fear that counts. Facing it, fighting through it. That's what a hero does.
I guess so. It's hard to think of it that way. We are going up against a god. Multiple gods, actually. That feels heroic. To me, at least. And we're saving the world.
We're gonna see this through. All the way.
I like that confidence. Anyways, I should get back to it. Writing. Thanks, Rook. That helped. A lot.
Yeah, that takes care of that. What are the companion levels at? Ooh, almost done. Okay, so another quest or so should max out Davery's abilities.
We'll practice more next.
Now I can get in the habit of buying everything from these merchants.
Does Arthur have a lot of truffles?
Probably. Why?
For the griffins.
Got something in mind?
Well, that's unchilled. I don't need chilled. You know, just buy it all. Because now I can just take all my upgrades without much of a concern. There.
You know where to find us.
Hey, Antoine. Evka.
The companion quest is almost done. I still got faction quest.
Though it is giving me a headache.
Please be careful.
With the container? It's very sturdy. I tested it.
What? When? And how?
Am I interrupting?
No. Our study of the new blight continues.
We know the gods changed the blight. We think it changed more than they realized, or altered itself after.
It's answering to something other than gods.
You sure you're not underselling the scariness there?
I don't know. We could try again.
And give Rook nightmares?
So what's the blight answering to?
Remember the strange call I heard after the Lavendale battle? It was here, in the wetlands.
We think the source is out a ways, towards the redoubt.
I can tell it's something large, rooted. A construct of the blight itself. An eruption controlling the rest. What that could mean. Everything that calls the blight impacts the wardens. We withstand it. But gods, archdemons, it all adds strain.
If the eruption calls the blight, then it could mess with us too. Spark the calling sooner. We'll lose ourselves, along with the wetlands.
Should you have told me about all this? About the calling?
First Warden would have said no.
You're our friend. You chase archdemons and fight the blight. It seems fair you know what this means.
Antoine, you hear stuff in the blight more than some of the others. Are you?
Yes. A little sensitive, but it's not calling to me. Not yet. Like everyone else, I'll know when that changes.
So how do I help?
Figured you'd be in. Remember those samples you found when we first arrived? Based on our studies, Antoine made an alchemical flame. It's impressive. It should destroy the eruption.
Theoretically. At least the last batch was stable. mostly.
But if the eruption's controlling the blight and it gets attacked, then the blight around Lavendale might respond.
Yes, its roots are everywhere, and spreading. I can feel them.
These people can't lose their blight experts. I can go after the eruption.
While we guard against nasty side effects here.
It's a plan. I didn't miss the part where Antoine said the alchemical flame is mostly stable.
I'll make sure the containers are sealed.
Maybe don't bang them together.
The blight poisons so much. Water, plants, animals, people. Some would call the wetlands dead already. But they're not. It's not too late. Whatever the eruption means for the waters, we can leave this place better. It's what we're supposed to do.
We'll take our stand in the sheltered glade. Meet us there when you're done.
Oh good, after this quest then I can switch back to Lavendale. But I hope this video generally carries out what it shows, how the blight death color reacts, just like the last video with the evoker. I might start getting used to using orb and dagger more often, particularly when I use the spell blade. Wait, what? There's a chest here. Gimme. Good, I do have access. Like I said before, give me chest. Anything else from? Yeah, now if I go to a merchant, if I have enough resources, I just buy everything. Speaking of which, I think after this video what I'm going to do is head over to Treviso and convert all my excess materials into gold. Because it would take forever, and I don't feel like spending 5 minutes on a stream, just go convert, give me gold, give me money, money, put the money in my pocket, because I'm just gonna go broke again. And it's an opportunity to hide something.
A despair spirit.
Party. So, what was the point of this boss? I guess nothing. Okay. I think that covers all the chests I've found in this area. No, there's 2 standard chests plus a unique chest. Maybe it's hiding in here. Alright, track the quest, that way I'm not losing my bearings.
I've wondered, Davron. Of all our friends, you seemed the least fazed when I revealed I'd entered Lichdom.
Well, when I took the vow to be a warden, I had to sip Darkspawn blood.
That's fascinating.
It's a know-your-enemy thing. Point is, he changed me. Death won't be the same for me as most people. And I accept that. Part of the greater good.
I see. There's nobility in that.
I think Lichdom is the same for you.
We've a fight ahead. Nicely done.
Never hurts to check what I might be missing. Okay, I can't even go that way. No, for me to respec back to Spellblade and convert whatever I got from materials into gold, I think that would take me like 20 minutes. So you can see why I wouldn't want to add 20 minutes to a stream if I don't have to. Plus, it's not like I got anything to talk about.
There's definitely something in here. Something wrong.
You're our expert, Davron. We'll take our lead from you.
The eruption's on the other side of that barrier.
We'll need to cut off the tentacles to break through.
Keep the Darkspawn back.
Good job, Davron.
Better move before more darkspawn show up.
Up on the ledge. We can destroy the tendrils from there.
A ballista.
Never turned down one of those.
We're through.
Let's see what's at the heart of this.
Well, if it's not mission orientated, then that means I can get some loot here.
What is it? Is that the Blight eruption?
My word!
The darkspawn are protecting it. We need to take them out.
Damn it!
Catherine?
I can hear that eruption. The blight's spreading. We need to stop it.
Taking a beat.
This is it. Let's get that eruption.
Ooh, 1,500. Thanks.
All right. We strike and the whole thing goes up. All right. Time to destroy this thing.
They aren't blighted. Were they dormant?
Maybe. They're beautiful. Much like you. Ah, Rook, hi.
We knew when you hit that eruption. The blight around Lavendel reacted. And there was a sound in it. Like nothing we've heard before.
What happened in there? What was it like?
Well, I took care of the target, but that was not a typical contract.
A story for your crow friends.
Yeah. Not sure how Viago will react to this one.
When the eruption was destroyed, some of the bigger tendrils pulled back. The remaining blight won't vanish overnight, but it's a good sign. And this place opened up.
The flowers here, they managed to survive, buried, untouched. They have a chance to return now.
That's incredible. I wasn't expecting flowers.
It's what we're here to do, to make this possible again.
We thought the Grey Warden's purpose would end when the last archdemons died.
And that time's almost here. It's unbelievable.
The Order is those of us left now. When the archdemons fall, some wardens will hang up their swords. Until their calling, at least.
So the Wardens are finished?
No, our numbers may get smaller, but Efka and I will be here. Others will stay too.
There's still blight in the world. There's something new calling to it. And to us.
There's blight inside us too. If it changed out there, have we changed as well?
What matters is that if new evils show up, we'll be here to keep them back.
Do you really think something inside you has changed?
It's possible. Or maybe we're the same. But does that mean we'll be the same? You can't sense the blight. But trust us, it feels different. And the sound is changing too.
As for what it means, it's like Antoine said. We don't know yet.
Are you doing okay with all this? Really?
Don't worry. I'm good. I've got everything I need right here.
Me too.
I'm sure you'll be fine, but if there's anything I can do, just say.
Of course. It's good we answered your first letter. And it didn't catch fire.
What?
It may have come close to an explosive, but we all met in the end.
The blight feels relentless most of the time. We see what it does up close.
A world dying, how it spreads. But we keep going.
And look, these flowers can make it back.
They can. You know, you've got flowers and nothing is immediately on fire. I could leave you alone.
Are you trying to set us up on a date?
I think he is.
But we go on dates. Lavendel was named for flowers. They must have been everywhere before. When we get back...
We can stay here a bit longer first.
Oh, yes. I thought I heard birds earlier. Maybe we can find them?
Oh, that takes care of the Grey Warden quest. Cool.
The wetlands aren't fully healed.
But some places barely come back at all.
Yeah.
Alright, so... that takes care of Davrin. Let's see, MREC 9. Okay, now my options are Valera, Hamrick, Harding, Nev, Tosh. Nev's going to be with us for quite a long periods of time due to being hardened, so...
Pushing back the blight.
I guess I'll bring Tosh. Alright, what do we got? Now when I respec, I might actually take on that level 50 dragon. No, one more chest, one more unique. Yeah, because of that one chest I picked up. Anyone need therapy? Particularly Nev? Nope, just Dauber. Maybe they give me a new quest as the relationship levels go up. Makes sense given the fact that I just got like 10 for Dev, so.
Rook, I had an idea. I figured it's a good time to check in with Eldrin. See how his griffin training is coming along. Want to come with me to Arlathan?
Sounds like a plan.
It'll be good to see those feathery faces again.
And while I'm here, I can make some purchases.
We get anything out of that Venatory prison?
You get any new stock? I got everything you need for kicking the Venatory right out of this world.
Buy it all. Except for the unique. If I got money, I'll come back and buy it after. Oh, that's right, I need to keep some materials for appearances. And just like that, that's how you become broke.
Safe travels.
If I wasn't doing all these quests, I'd say we're getting pretty close to the end of the game. I mean, we got one faction's quest line done. Actually, technically two. Did get one for the Lord's Glory, so we might be missing a few more. That's why I'm just wondering if it's one trophy in this.
Eldrin, how's the training going?
Just a minute. Poachers are nearby. The Hulla are in trouble. Quick, to your positions. Go!
Maybe try asking them nicely?
I won't be there the day the real hunters show up. No time to be polite.
What about belly rubs?
You're the one leading the charge against the gods?
Carrot before the stick.
Looks like you met your match there, Eldrin.
They know none of this is real. Won't waste the effort.
You need to rouse the raptor in them.
That gives me an idea.
What's happening?
The Hala are in trouble. An unarmed hunters nearby. Attack! Hey, no.
That was cute. How can your bond increase already? Okay. Yeah, so I guess the only thing I'm missing is the hero point. So it's probably the crossroads. Cute. Alright, who needs therapy? Other than me, of course. Nobody. Okay. Time is it? Alright, so I'm gonna finish off the stream here, and then I'm gonna go readjust my build and probably have some fun planned for the next episode. But, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.